guys hear me now? I'm sorry. And I got messed up. I tell you, I had it already hooked up, y'all. I thought all I had to do was just go in and hit stream and I was good to go, but it didn't. So you can hear me now? Okay. Thank you, Daniel. The show tonight is about questions about politics or economics, stock market, the weather. Oh my God. Any questions that you guys want to answer that, I'll go to my angels and my guides. I am so sorry for being late, but like I said, when I set it up, I thought all I had to do was just, click on and boom, I had the stream. So, but anyway, thank you, Daniel, for being here. I appreciate that. I want to talk a little bit about Trump's, his chief executive officer of security. His son is testifying about Trump's in front of the grand jury. And so I looked at Trump's, I really took a look at him and tried to analyze him. This man looks bad, y'all. He does not look good. I would say two things that he needs to worry about right now is health and his money. His health is not good, and I've said that for quite a while, since earlier this year and even last year, after he lost the election. But his health is not good. Don't think that he hasn't got the vaccination because he has, and he, like I told y'all before, he's had coronavirus twice. But anyway, right now, not only his health, but it's like they're circling around everybody except him to get information. They can't, Trump will never go to jail. I'll tell you that. It'll end up in litigation for years, so he'll never go to jail. But they are going after the people that work with Trump's to give them a choice either go to jail or tell us what we want to know about him, including his taxes. So, Trump's, he's not doing, I tell you, he's not doing good at all. He's grasping now. Um, what should I do? Even his rallies. Did you just hear his latest rally? Was it last week or whatever? They booed him. Yes, they booed Trump's. So that lets you know that his base is dwindling little by little by little. It's not the best. So anyway, oh, and hello to you, Ollie. Hello, Diamond. Welcome to the show. So he is not doing good at all. So I don't know what y'all think about Trump, but you mega people or white supremacists or proud boys, whoever that you are, things are not going to work out for you. You pulled up to the wrong stop with that train. You should have got off a long time ago, and you're going to find out to be true. So, who booed him? The crowd did. Yes, it was on the news. Yes, it was. I think CNN covered it, and so did MSNBC that he got booed. Maybe not the very latest, just prior to that. That's why I said maybe about a week ago or so, Ollie, that happened. So I don't know, Trump, you're not looking good, bruh. You're not looking good. As it's getting worse and worse. And I got a feeling that when your money gets down real low, I don't even see your kids being. I see disloyalty with Trump. Like his people are going to be disloyal to him. It's not going to be like he thought it would be. Like they would be in his corner. No, they're not going to go down that road. And they sure don't want to go to jail. Okay, believe that one. They do not want to go to jail. So before they go to jail, they'll turn state evidence or they'll have diarrhea of the mouth about Trump's, one of the two. But it just does not look good. And I don't see his kids being in his corner. Okay, I said a long time ago, I thought that Ivanka was a mole in the White House, but who knows? That's what I felt psychically. So who knows? Anyway, thank you, Daniel. Daniel said he saw it on CNN. Okay, moving on from Trump, I want to talk about sports for a minute. Cam Newton, did y'all see that the Patriots let Cam Newton go? You know, bruh, unvaccinated, right? Yeah, he's not vaccinated, so I ain't saying that's the reason they let him go, but that was definitely a reason for his contract because he held out for 3 months, and the Patriots said, "See ya, don't want to be ya," and the most that he can be at this point in time, Cam Newton is a backup quarterback. but not a main one. So Newton, you need to think about, I know you athletes make millions and millions of dollars, but right now with COVID and the vaccination and how they're with the teens playing, I mean, we're even worried about the high schoolers that are playing, because they can't have their mask on where they're playing football, and that's that season right now. So I don't know, Cam. You're not looking good. It's not a good look for you, Cam. I don't know if anybody's gonna pick you up. Okay, so you need to think about it. Okay. Now the next thing. Oh, anybody got questions? Boo, the vaccine Cam Newton. Yeah, I didn't think Cam Newton was all that either. He started out on like the flavor of the week, right, Daniel? But then it went like, yeah, he was okay. Okay, well now, questions. One thing I want to talk about the Taliban. Can you believe that they had a parade, y'all? They had a parade after we left. They were like, "Oh yeah, we getting ready to celebrate." Well, I was reading this morning about, because they don't really have any money, right? But they're trying to get the news back on so people that are still there can see the news. And so that's questionable because if they ask the wrong question, and I saw this woman, she was interviewing one of the Taliban heads, and she asked the wrong question. Does that mean her life is in danger? After the show, would they kill her? I mean, what kind of news are you getting? It's just one sided. You're not getting the whole picture, and you probably won't get the whole picture because the Taliban have their way of doing things and how they want it done. But they're trying to bring people back, like they want the news people to come back so they can broadcast, and they're like, no, not really. So, and the women, they're trying to say that they're going to do right by the women. I don't think so. No, no, the women catch pure hell over there. So I'm glad a lot of them and the children came to the United States or other countries around the world, um, to seek out freedom from the Taliban. So, okay. Um, would you say Ali said, "Oh, I thought they booed the vaccine"? Huh. I'm not for sure. I thought I heard that they were booing him. Maybe it was for the vaccine. Um, so what is your question, courtesy of the U.S. taxpayer? The Taliban got $85 million worth of equipment. Really? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Hmm. Okay, well we'll have to see about that. I don't know. But anyway, they have their parade and they're trying to do news. They don't have money to pay their people. So how far is that going to go? You need money in order to war generates money. But even in a country like Afghanistan, what is Afghanistan known for, y'all? Heroin, the poppy seeds. That's what they're known for, heroin and opium. That is the commodity that comes out of that country. That's it. There ain't no oil there, ain't no gas there, but they do have the drugs there to make heroin and opium. So who knows? Who knows, huh? How are they going to make their money here, even if people want to deal with them anymore, huh? Okay. Clarissa Ward, she was called a cheerleader for the Taliban by Ted Cruz. I haven't heard about Clarissa Ward, but I will sure ask. She was cheerleading for the Taliban by Ted Cruz. This is what Ted Cruz said. Is this what Ted Cruz said, Daniel? Is that what you're asking? I don't particularly care for Ted Cruz either, but anyway, that's another thing. Anyway, but you're saying Clarissa Ward, she was called cheerleading for the Taliban. Mm. Angels, what can you tell me about Clarissa Ward? She's a very confused woman on which side she should be on, and it's not the Democrats. She's on the Republicans, but she's a very confused person. And she likes attention. She wants to be seen. And so some things that she says, she just does that to get attention and get out there. Um, Ted Cruz, I'm going to tell you this about Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz needs to watch himself. I think his popularity or whatever by December will be gone. I don't see anything good happening for Ted Cruz. It's kind of like after that winter storm last year and him and his family took off, he went downhill from there and never came back up. He tried by saying different things, getting back at the Democrats, after the insurrection and all that. And no, How long has Biden got? Well, I'll tell you, Ollie. When I did a reading on Biden, this was prior to the election, I saw a year and a half, and that was because of his health, not because he wasn't being a president, but his health. And I saw after that, after a year and a half, like he's not going to fulfill his 4 years. And I see maybe the last 2 years, Kamala Harris being the first female African American president. But I don't see Biden fulfilling 4 years of his presidency, and it will be due to health. So, like I said, when I did a reading on him, I only saw a year and a half of him in office. So, we'll see. We'll see what happened next year in 22. So, I don't know. Um, oh, okay, Dan. You said she was risking her life. This was Clarissa for covering the Afghanistan. Well, that's a dangerous place to be at. I'm going to tell you right now. It's not very good. It's a dangerous place to be at. But I see, Clarissa, I mean, if you haven't got out of there now, then I hope you do. It looks kind of shaky right now. I'm looking at trying to see you reporting the news. And, yeah, who doesn't want a name or I covered this big time story and stuff. But I get a feeling if you don't get out of there soon, Clarissa, it could not be the best for you. Could could be kind of shaky. Okay. Um, do you see anything for the Canadian elections? Okay, let me ask. I believe Trudeau will be back if he's running again. I think Trudeau will be back for another term. There is a big shakeup in the political party up there. And it has to do with economics. Like somehow, the economics in Canada hasn't been working this year in 2021 to benefit the people. It did in 2020, but in 21, it almost looks like someone is throwing a rock, excuse me, and hiding their hand, and they're stepping back instead of giving more to businesses or whatever to lift up their economics. So, um, yeah, it's like we ours is Congress. I think in Canada is the Parliament. Is it called the Parliament? I don't know up there, but that's what I'm seeing. Like Congress, like I see people back and forth arguing, and it's mainly about money and where money should have went. Certain money should have went. So that's what I see. But I see Trudeau coming back though. I see there was a woman that was running for, is it the PM in Canada, that was running, and she gets pretty close, but it looks like they put Trudeau back in. Okay. Um, how will Kamala do? Um, sometimes I think Kamala Harris is a weak link, and I'm sorry to say that. But I do sometimes I feel like she's a weak link. Prior to the election, I felt she was very strong. She was forbearing. She was intense. She knew what she wanted and she was going after it. But after she became vice president, and I see her like running around trying to put out fires, so to speak, because things didn't go well in Mexico. So I see her trying to put out fires, but I don't really see her coming forward more, being vice president more. I'm not saying her hands are locked and tied, but I just need to see more from her. And the angels are telling me she's weak in some areas, but I don't think it's so much her as her administrative, whoever her people are that are talking to her or telling her different things. So anyway, okay. What are the thoughts on the future of the UK? Well, let's ask about Boris Johnson. What's going on with Boris Johnson in England? Mm. Boris Johnson, I see tit for tat. Um, God, there's some woman that does not like Boris. Woohoo! She does not like him, y'all. I mean, she's like, ugh, ugh. she she does not like Boris Johnson, and she wants him out of office. She's doing everything possible to manipulate that too, to make that manifest. Um, Boris, you've made some deals that you shouldn't have made, and the ones that you did that were kind of okay, you didn't stand up for them. It was like almost like he turned his back on, like he turned his back on certain things, and he shouldn't have. Maybe this is why this woman is so mad, but she cannot stand him. I don't know who that is. So you people in England, you know who I'm talking about. Whoever this woman is, she might be part of Parliament, but she's after him like no tomorrow. I mean, fiercely. Um, Boris, I almost wanted to say he may have to step down. If he doesn't step down, let me tell you, the next person, they'll put him in really quicker than they normally would. Like if there was a process to go in later for the process, let's just get somebody in there and get Boris out. So we'll see what's going on. Politics right now in England is a little shaky. Everything is not always on the up and up. So um, Parliament, they're voicing a lot. They're voicing a lot as far as how things are being handled. Brexit, is that it? Brexit, Ireland, Scotland. Yeah. Um, Better hang on, Boris. It don't look good. You might feel like you're a gladiator. Okay. Okay, who's vice president is going to take on the role of the president? Yes, she will, I believe, in a year and a half. What do I think of Nancy Pelosi? Nancy's fierce. Okay, that little woman, she ain't scared. As we say in the black culture, she ain't never scared. Okay. Nancy just she puts it out there like this is what time it is. Um, yeah, she ain't never scared. Nancy, I think she would like to see some things changed. She's trying. She really is trying. But not too many people will come up against Nancy. Nancy knows shit. Okay. She knows shit on a lot of people back there in Congress. They can't really come at Nancy about some things. They might try and come at her like about some taxes and some trivial stuff. But Nancy knows some information on some of them that they know they can only go so far with her. That's why she's so fierce. She ain't scared. So yeah, Nancy, I would listen to what she has to say. I really would. I would listen to what she has to say. I'm not saying she's always right, but she sure is not always wrong. A lot of things Nancy says is the truth. Okay. Yeah, two women in power would be interesting, huh? A female president and, of course, Nancy Pelosi. Woo! Scared of you, girlfriend. Okay, let's see what else. Um, who will be the vice president if Kamala takes the role of president? That's a good question. You know what I saw? Nancy Pelosi. I don't know, but I see it's a possibility. But I don't know if the Speaker of the House can the Speaker of the House step in and become vice president. I'm not for sure. I have to read up on my political things again. So, hi Rick, how you doing? Let's see. Oh, it will be Nancy Pelosi. That is the order. Okay, thank you. Hi, Shiha. How you doing? Yeah, I think that would be the order. So, that's interesting. But I see that, like I said, I only saw Biden in office for about a year and a half. Also, before I forget, y'all, I do want to say this about New Orleans and Ida that just went through. Please keep those people in your prayer. I've 16 years later and they get hit again. Like Katrina wasn't enough. But anyway, do keep them in your prayers. And if there's any way you can, send some money down there or check the organizations, Red Cross or different ones to help out, please do. I know I am. Um, just because I remember Katrina and anything. Thank God the levees held, huh? But anyway, anything that you can do to help those people out would be very good. And like I said, and pray for them. Okay. Uh, Flat monetary system falls soon. What is Ali? I don't know. What is that? The current flat monetary system? I don't know. Um, I don't know what the flat monetary system is. Can you explain a little bit to me? I'm sorry. I don't know. Um, oh, Bitcoins. Well, I told you about Bitcoins last year and this year. I don't believe in Bitcoins. Um, I have a feeling the Bitcoin is going to die out. Give it another year, if that. I just feel I would rather play the stock market than to buy bitcoins. Okay, and I've played the stock market, but I would rather do the stock market than to do bitcoins. Bitcoins to me does not have longevity. It might have tenure, but I don't see it having longevity. And when it bounces back like 2008, there's going to be a lot of people out of money. Some people have already lost millions in bitcoins already. So no, I don't see a future with bitcoins. I'm being honest with you. Like I said, if it does another year, that's good. I know a lot of people invest in it, but that just was not the way to go. I do the stock market. Okay. Will the US dollar collapse? Well, I want to tell you right now, we're not doing good as far as our money compared to other countries. We could go into other countries and get money back, right? We get $2 or $3 back for our money. Not anymore. They want to bring in a one world currency. You guys know that? I think that's what they thought they were going to do with Bitcoin, but they want to bring in a like a euro or something one world currency. Um, the dollar is just in bad shape, and you know why? Because of inflation. Yeah, the dollar is in bad shape. I don't think maybe 6 to 9 months the dollar might turn around. I'm asking right now, maybe 6 to 9 months, but not anytime soon. So if you're traveling to Canada, which they have open up, and our money used to be like, man, $3 or $5 to a dollar, not anymore. So just to let you know, just when you get to Canada, change your money over to Canadian money till you get ready to come back home and then go back to American money. But no. Okay. Next one. What do you think of DeSantis? Oh, he's um he's different. He's different. DeSantis, he won't be back, right? He won't be back because they're like, we've had just about enough of your ass. So he won't be back. And all the problems they have in Florida. I mean, we talk about Florida all the time, but all the problems that they're having, DeSantis is not. And Abbott in Texas, okay? Let's say COVID-19 variant, novella, let it all come out because you guys care. You just, where is the protection and the security for your people and the children that are going back to school? So DeSantis, nah, mm-mm, nope, 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 nope. Okay, are there aliens? Very good question. Hell yes. There are aliens walking among us, okay? All the time, every day. We just may not know it or may not be able to visualize that they are aliens. I mean, some you can tell by the teeth in their mouth. If their mouth looks like an animal, like way too many teeth, they're probably aliens. If their eyes look like slits like this, they're probably aliens and probably reptilians at that, you know. Um, yes, aliens are all around us. Now, let me tell you, all aliens are not bad or ETs, okay? Some are benevolent and they had to help us. I mean, just a few weeks ago, there were ships around the earth and they were helping us because supposedly our consciousness is going to go up to the fourth and fifth density. And so they were trying to help us to move up, which I've seen a lot of different tarot readers, excuse me, and psychics speak about this, that our consciousness is raising. Some people will understand it and it'll happen, as you call them, light workers or whatever, and some people will not. So, yes, but the aliens, they're not all bad, okay? They are aliens out there helping. I know how some people they're for life because they've been abducted and their lives are never the same. Some people have been abducted and they were saved by other aliens, not by the ones that had abducted them, but other aliens came along and was like, no, no, you're not going to do this to this child or to this adult, and they saved them. So, like I said, they they're not all bad. There's some good. There what's now going through the earth, and I know there's a lot of intensity, there's a lot of anger going on right now on the earth, and it's because of the change is coming about. And it's a big spiritual change. Well, we'll go up from the third density up to the fourth and the fifth density. So there's a change. You know how haven't y'all noticed lately how some people, I mean, you could just say a couple of words and don't mean anything and they'll snap at you, just go off and you're like, what the fuck, what is wrong with you? And then there's other people there like, oh, okay, sorry you feel like that, or hey, have a blessed day, whatever, and go on. But it's so intense. You see more people pulling guns, more people pulling knives. Like, why we're trying to get better, not get worse. So I know that's really, really scary. um but anyway, we shall see. We shall see with the intensity. Okay, let's see. Why is capitalism falling? Because of the inflation. Because of the inflation. They keep giving out money. We gotta put people to work and put money back in to buy goods. If we don't buy goods, how do we change? And I'm not talking about the grocery store. I mean your retail, your furniture, buying house. We got to put money back in to build money up. If you keep taking out, after a while, there's nothing there. Then what? Okay, so yeah, we get these people jobs. Okay, get them off of unemployment and get them jobs because they just think unemployment might run out in September. So I'm telling y'all right now that's been living on unemployment, or if you have friends or family, in September might be the last month. In October, they're going to have to run around trying to find a job. Okay. Oh, I like this. Somebody asked me, is government weed safe? I don't know. I got to tell y'all something funny. My neighbor, I was outside and my neighbor and another lady, we were talking. And so she said paper, and I thought she said toilet paper. So I shop at Costco's once a month, and get the case of toilet paper and a case of paper towels. So anyway, I went and got her a package of toilet paper, right? And I'm coming down the steps with it, and she said, "Oh no, Miss Lynn, that's not what I want. I want rolling papers." And I was like, "Oh, well, I can't help you." And so here comes a neighbor lady out. She says, "I got you." Oh God, yes, I have hearing aids now. Yes, I do. But that was so funny because I thought she said toilet paper. She's like, no, I want rolling papers. Like, oh, I can't help you, girl. Can't even. But anyway, yeah. Yes, aliens are taking on, not taking on, they have taken on human forms. I had a client once and I was working a psychic fair, and this lady sat down in front of me, and this is the God's truth. She sat down in front of me, and I was doing the tarot cards, and so I looked at her and I said, "Oh, you're not from here." And she goes, "No." I said, "No, you're not from here, the earth. You're from another planet." Do you know that woman got up and walked the hell out? And I got curious because I wanted to know where did she go. So I left my table to go. She was gone, just gone, like disappeared. But I could see in her that she was not a human being. She was an alien, right? But had the clothing, the flesh of human being on her, the hide. So that was interesting. Yep. Okay. What else? Am I a star seed, a life work? Would you be able to tell me what galaxy I'm from? Are you a star seed? Well, let me see. No, believe it or not, you're not a star seed, but you're a Pelagians. What is that? I see a Pelagians. You guys probably, I'm not saying it correctly, but that's what you were. That's what you are, Ollie. You came from there. You've been down here for about 1,000 years. Whoa. Yep, you've been incarnated back and forth for about 1,000 years. Believe it or not, Ollie, you're a light worker. I bet you wondered about that, huh? You are. Okay. Um, what do you think about democratic socialism? Hmm, that's a good question. I don't know. Democratic socialism. What do I think about Hitler? I know, I'm being funny. Sorry. Bad Lennis. um, I don't even like capitalism. So, socialism, could it be any better? Um, the angels are telling me right now part of the United States is socialism. Whoa. Part of it is involved in socialism here in the United States. And I'm seeing the East Coast that's happening at. Wow. Like New York, Delaware, Connecticut, Jersey. I'm seeing that area for socialism. Wow, that's interesting. Well, you guys, my time, oh my God, my time is almost, not almost, it is up. So, look, I have a very good announcement. Now, most of you know, not most of you, but I know Shiha does. For 10 years, I had my own radio network. And for 2 of the days out of the 5 days, I did psychic readings for 1 hour. And it was one question per person per call, to give everybody a chance because the line would, I'm telling you, y'all, that line would be so full. We'd have people right up till like almost the last minute of the show. Um, so I'm going to do this again starting on Monday. Okay. This time I'm going to do the go in ahead of time and do the thing so I'm live and on at the right time. Oh, God. But anyway, from Monday through Friday, starting at 5 o'clock next week, I'm going to start this again. Only going to do it through YouTube. From 5 o'clock to 5:30, just for 30 minutes, Monday through Friday. Come into the chat room and give me your question. I don't care what the question is. I will answer it for you, whether it's personal, business, romance, children, um, weather, whatever. By the way, let me just say this right quick about the weather. September, the latter part of September and October is going to be fierce. Okay, I'm telling y'all about hurricane and storms. It's going to be fierce. I'll probably do more of that in my regular videos. But anyway, so Monday through Friday, psychic readings from Lennis. You ask any question that you want. It'll be 30 minutes from 5 o'clock to 5:30, and I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed that so much for 10 years when I do it, so I want to do it again. And from that, if you want a personal reading, now you know you can always go to my website, theessenceofsuccess.net. Just scroll down or scroll up, I mean, and hit readings, and it'll take you where you can book your readings. So okay. Um, let me see. Was there anything else? No, I guess that's about it. I'm so glad all of you that came in and joined me today. I appreciate it. I thank you, and I'm grateful. And as always, I always say that if no one's told you that they love you today, I do, and I mean that from my heart. Because love is the most strongest energy throughout this universe and galaxy. Nothing can beat love, but you got to understand what love is too, right? Okay. Okay. All right. Well, you guys have a good evening. Thank you again for joining me. And I will see you Monday at 5 o'clock. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your associates, your coworkers, tell them to come in at 5 o'clock and come with their questions. One question per person, but I mean, if it's not real busy, I'll answer a second question. Yes, I will. I'll do that for you, okay? All right, y'all, take care. Have a good rest of the week and a good weekend. And don't forget to pray for the folks in New Orleans that are going through the recovery of Ida. Okay, thank you. Love you.